Hello and welcome to the first Enfield Live at Home virtual pub quiz. For those of you that haven't joined us before, my name is Tony. I'm the Enfield Live at Home scheme manager, and I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to make it a bit more virtual and you can play along as if we're all together. For those of you that haven't joined us before, welcome. I am abiding by social distancing. I live here and there's not anybody else around. So all is safe. So I hope everyone's been keeping well, and we'll see how this goes, and maybe we'll make this a weekly thing. So gather your pens and paper and get ready to play along. So the quiz will be 30 questions, and then I'll give you all the answers afterwards. So, question 1. In which European city can you find the home of Anne Frank? So that's, in which European city can you find the home of Anne Frank? Question 2. What was the name of Paul Daniels' famous assistant? What was the name of Paul Daniels' famous assistant? Question 2. Question 3. In what year did Coronation Street first air on ITV? So we're looking for the year that Coronation Street first aired on ITV. Question 4. Which city was due to host the 2020 Olympics? I believe it's been postponed now. But which city was due to host the 2020 Olympics? Question 5. How many horses are on each team in a polo match? That's, how many horses are on each team in a polo match? Question 6. How many hearts does an octopus have? That's, how many hearts does an octopus have? Question 7. How many sides does a hexagon have? How many sides does a hexagon have? Question 8. Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? It's quite a famous band. So Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? Number 9. For any Elvis fans out there, how many UK number ones did Elvis Presley have in the 60s? That's, how many UK number ones did Elvis Presley have in the 1960s? Question 10. How many actors have played the role of James Bond? So how many actors have played the role of James Bond? Question 11. Which year did the Vietnam War start? So we're looking for the year that the Vietnam War started. Question 12. Which two houses were involved in the War of the Roses? So question 12 is, which two houses were involved in the War of the Roses? Question 13. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? So, question 13, we're looking for Henry VIII's last wife. What was her name? Number 14. Which year did the European Union first introduce the euro as currency? I think a few of us will remember that. So which year did the European Union first introduce the euro as currency? (15) In which area of London do the Trotter family live from Only Fools and Horses? So we're looking for the area that the Trotter family live. (16) Which famous artist painted the Mona Lisa? A bonus point if you can name which gallery it belongs to. So, which artist painted the Mona Lisa? Question 17. What is the capital of Canada? So we're looking for the capital of Canada. Question 18. Which planet is nearest to the Sun? So which planet is nearest to the Sun? (19) What temperature centigrade does water boil at? So which temperature centigrade does water boil at? Number 20. Who wrote the famous song Auld Lang Syne? It's normally sung on New Year's Eve, isn't it? So who wrote Auld Lang Syne? (21) How many rings are on the Olympic flag? So how many rings are on the Olympic flag? (22) Who invented penicillin? So that's who invented penicillin? (23) How many players are on a netball team? So a standard netball team. How many players are on a standard netball team? Just one side. (24) Which Dutch artist famously painted sunflowers? So that we're looking for the famous painter that painted sunflowers. (25) We couldn't quite do the marathon this weekend, but how many miles is in a standard marathon? So how many miles is in a standard marathon? Lots of people are doing challenges around this at the moment because the marathon's not going on. 26. On what birthday do British citizens first receive a telegram from the Queen? So when do British citizens first receive a telegram from the Queen? What birthday? Big special birthday, isn't it? (27) Which of these precious metals is more expensive per ounce? Gold or silver? So, which of these precious metals is more expensive per ounce? Gold or silver? Number 28. Levi Strauss is best known for manufacturing what kind of clothing? So we're looking for the item of clothing that they're best known for manufacturing. Many people will have some Levi Strauss clothing, I'm sure. So Levi Strauss is best known for manufacturing what kind of clothing? (29). What does the television channel's name ITV stand for? Lots of us, I'm sure, are watching ITV at the moment. So, what does the television channel's name ITV stand for? And last but not least, number 30, how many times have England won the Men's Football World Cup? So we're looking for how many times the England men's football team have won the World Cup. We were very close the other year, wasn't we? So lastly, how many times have England won the Men's Football World Cup? And that is all of the questions. So you can pause this and just run back through. I'll also send you paper copies of the questions and put them in the comments. But pause it while you just get your last bits of answers together, and then join me again in a minute and we will do the answers. Hello everybody, welcome back. So let's go through the answers. So remember, no Googling, no cheating. So number 1, in which European city can you find the home of Anne Frank? And the answer is Amsterdam. Number 2, what was the name of Paul Daniels' famous assistant? It was, of course, Debbie McGee. Number 3, in what year did Coronation Street first air on ITV? 1960. Wow, it's a long time, isn't it? Number 4, what city was due to host the 2020 Olympics? It was, of course, Tokyo. Hopefully they'll be able to do it next year. Number 5, how many horses are on each team in a polo match? So the answer is 4. Number 6, how many hearts does an octopus have? The answer is 3. That's quite a few, isn't it? You know, it's quite a lot. Number 7, how many sides does a hexagon have? 6. Number 8, Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? This is, of course, the Monkees. Number 9, how many UK number 1s did Elvis Presley have in the 60s? The answer is 11. That's a lot of number 1s. Number 10, how many actors have played the role of James Bond? The answer is 9. Number 11, which year did the Vietnam War start? And the answer is 1955. Number 12, which 2 houses were involved in the War of the Roses? York and Lancaster. Number 13, divorce beheaded died, divorce beheaded survived. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? And the answer is Catherine Parr, the lucky one. 14, which year did the European Union first introduce the euro as currency? 1999. Seems a long time ago now, doesn't it? 15, in what area of London do the Trotter family live? It is, of course, Peckham. I'm sure lots of us have been watching reruns of that at the moment. 16, which artist painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. 17, what is the capital of Canada? And the answer is Ottawa. 18, which planet is nearest the Sun? Mercury. 19, what temperature centigrade does water boil at? And the answer is 100 degrees centigrade. 20, who wrote Auld Lang Syne? And the answer is Robert Burns. Famous song. 21, how many rings are on the Olympic flag? 5. 22, who invented penicillin? Alexander Fleming. 23, How many players are on a standard netball team, just on one side? 7. 24. Which Dutch artist famously painted sunflowers? It is, of course, Vincent van Gogh. 25. A marathon is how many miles? So the answer is 26.2, but I'll accept 26 as well. Number 26. On what birthday do British citizens first receive a telegram from the Queen? It is their 100th birthday. That would be great, wouldn't it? 27. Which of these precious metals is more expensive per ounce, gold or silver? Gold. 28. Levi Strauss is best known for manufacturing what kind of clothing? The answer is jeans. They manufacture denim, but we was looking for the item of clothing that they're most known for, and it's jeans. 29. What does the television channel's name ITV stand for? Independent television. And last but not least, number 30. How many times have England won the Men's Football World Cup? The answer is 1. I'm sure we're all disappointed with that. It was very close, wasn't we, the last time? So yeah, that's everything. That's all of them. Let me know what you got as your scores. I'll be very impressed with anyone that got 30 out of 30. Let me know how you got on, and I hope you've enjoyed this. And also tell me any feedback, because it'll be great to hear, and hopefully we can do this again. So stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.